It's such a pleasure to be here on the closing night of London Fashion Week at Annabelle's. Everybody will be here. Everybody is already here. I've just come upstairs to take a short break, but all the designers are here and we're all going to relax and have a glass of champagne.
Well, as chairman of the British Fashion Council, I can't really pick a highlight. It's like being asked to pick your favourite child. So I would say that possibly arriving from New York and just getting right into it, and the energy of London and one show after another that surprised and delighted.
I went to a whistles show and I'm a big fan of whistles. I think that I love how it's simple and it's sophisticated and it's, you know, but it's still fun at the same time. They had a lot of like pinks and it was just very beautiful, very, very spring and lovely.
Anya Hindmarch this morning. It was just magical to see an entire audience smiling. And she did this incredible show with sort of planets and acrobats and hundreds of wonderful bags, and everybody looked happy at the end of it, and there was a real wit to it as well as grace.
It's hard to define what makes Britain special when it comes to fashion, but it just is. It just really stands its ground. I think Britain, it encompasses that classic chic style, but also it's fun and individual.
I think what London does with men's and women's, it has sort of two styles. I think it brings in that very fashion-forward, the young designers. We have a sort of a lot of brilliant students that come to London to train in the first place in design, and then they sort of carry on. So we have that sort of influx of that brilliant talent, and then with the tradition sort of Burberry, sort of huge brands like that. So it mixes the two very well.
I think that British designers are the best in the world. The art schools are the best in the world, and they're not afraid to listen to their own voice and to be very innovative with design. And it was always very, very innovative, and now it's the real kind of commercially very, very savvy, from support from the British Fashion Council, from the Natalie Massenets, and everybody that's now really, really into making Britain a very sort of serious, not just creative hub, but also a commercial hub.
I think London's always been particular in that it's creative and people come here for that certain British thing. But I really think Natalie Massenet is amazing, because I think she understands the technology that we need to be involved in. And I think it's putting us at the forefront, even beyond Milan and New York and Paris.
If I was to describe British style, it's hard really, because there's so many conflicting things. I think the thing about London particularly is that you've got sort of all the old history of the architecture and the amazings of history and stories and fabulous things to discover, and then you've got this incredibly modern kind of cutting edge side to London as well. And I think when they merge, that's when it's really exciting. It's about the creativity ultimately. It's about our colleges, it's about the new labels, and you can feel there's momentum happening right now. There's a kind of confidence building, so it's a pretty exciting time.